Grandma and Susanna present Little Newsies.
Hey you! Are you 4? I am, and my name's Bram, and I'm 4.
And I'm Jake, Bram's dad, but some people call me BoxerBlu. Blah! And here is the news.
But I don't want to taste it. No, please.
Listen, I make this food for all of us. It takes me a long time. These are bobos de camarão. It's a Brazilian special.
I don't care. It's gross. I don't want to eat it. Will you please help me eat it?
Okay. I will take a. Listen, Bram, we gotta do the show.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. I'm really sorry. I don't want to eat my dad's food. But anyway, today is October 26th. It's Saturday, 2019, and today's a kind of a weird day. I want to tell you, today's National Crime Fighters Day.
National Crime Fighters Day?
Nope, I'm so sorry. It's National Financial Crime Fighters Day. Oh, my gosh.
What is that exactly? I don't really understand.
Well, basically, it's a holiday that's all about the people who fight money crimes.
What's a money crime?
Well, like somebody who steals money, like using the internet on the, on the bank or something like that, in a bank, something like that. This is for all the unsung heroes that do those types of things.
Oh, okay. There are a lot of weird holidays out there.
Yes, there are.
Douche.
So, I don't know about you, but one day I really want to read a book called The Nazi Doctors.
Bram, you don't want to read that book. Trust me, it's Robert J. Lifton. It's quite serious. It's quite sad. Why are you talking about the Nazi doctors, Bram? I don't really understand.
Oh, well, because right now there's actually a dilemma about the Nazis.
Wait a minute. First of all, do you know what the Nazis really are? Like what that really means, Bram?
The Nazis, well, it was a party of people that during World War II, a long time ago, they did a lot of bad things, and the Nazi doctors.
Listen, I don't want to talk about the Nazi doctors, but let's just say that in this book, they talk about real things that the Nazis did a long time ago, that doctors did or scientists did. And I think, Bram, this is what you mean, that right now, scientists at New York University, that they've discovered that there is a chemical used to treat, that is, kill mosquitoes that actually cause malaria. Malaria is a serious disease that affects many, many people. Like 200 million people get infected with malaria every year. And, sometimes about 400,000 people die. So this is really serious. So anyway, there was this chemical that a lot of people used back in the, 1960s, 70s, 80s, and so forth, and it still exists today. It's called DDT. It stands for dichloro-diphenyl trichloroethane, but basically it causes many problems. So it actually hurts people. So it's very bad, even though you're trying to kill mosquitoes with it. So what some scientists at New York University discovered, there's this other chemical that the Nazis created during World War II. It's called DT, I should say. And actually, it kills mosquitoes fast, like super fast, compared to DDT. But the question is, these horrible people, this horrible party, the Nazis in Germany, led by Adolf Hitler, should we use what they created, even if it's better than what currently exists?
That sounds like a dilemma. We had that word before, I think. Dilemma is like, it's good and it's bad, and we don't know what to do.
Exactly. And just very briefly, the book that Bram was talking about, The Nazi Doctors, there were many experiments where the Nazis discovered things about people and hurting people sometimes that could be used for good, but the Nazis were so bad, and so I don't know. I guess it's up to you people whether we should use what they learned or not. I don't know. Douche.
So I don't know about you, but I love giant animals. I think it's cool, like deer and moose. They have these really big horns, and I know the horns are used to fight, right?
That's actually the question. There was this very, very large animal that was called a megaloceros, right? So imagine the biggest moose you've ever seen before. 12-foot wide antlers and 5 feet tall. You know, that's crazy, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine like a deer like that. Like what?
So that's the thing. Like, did this animal exist just to like attract the ladies? You know, I don't know about you, but like I've got like big a big nose that's like super wet, and I think that girls love looking like female dogs love my moist nose. Look, do you think?
I don't think so.
Well. So anyway, so that's the question. This big animal that had these giant antlers, was it just to attract the ladies, or was it to fight?
Oh, well, are you going to tell us?
Yes, I am. So they did this test. It's kind of funny. It's called virtual crash testing, kind of like what they do for cars when they crash, you know, like cars with mannequins inside to see what the damage could be. They did this by scanning some actual antlers. They took it to like a CAT scan in a hospital, and basically what they decided by comparing it to other deer and moose and things like that, this giant animal with the big antlers, the megaloceros, that actually they think that actually was used to fight, not just to be cool.
Oh,
douche.
Dad, do you like fireworks?
Oh yes, I do. You know, for Diwali, which just happened, I saw this most incredible Hindu display of lights. It was beautiful. It was so amazing.
Yes, but the problem is, you know, in India, where they have a lot of pollution, right now, the government is trying to stop all the fireworks.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know that. So what are they doing?
Well, it's kind of interesting. The health minister, his name is Harsh Vardhan, and basically he has created, or I should say he has supported some companies that are making some fireworks that are more eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly? What does that mean? Eco, like echo?
No. Eco means helping the world, you know, like climate change and problems like that. So there's some new fireworks in India that they tried for Diwali, and the carbon emissions are down by 30%, and noise is down, and they have this thing that it's like the size of a pool ball or something. It's a firecracker called a flower pot, and so basically they're getting rid of barium nitrate. That's a thing in fireworks that actually causes a lot of pollution. Using zeolites instead.
Zeolites. Oh, that's a cool word. Douche. So, you know, I don't know about you, Bram, but I really like sailing a lot. Like, one time in Norway, I went sailing, and it was this guy. He took me sailing. His name was Peter, and we went in the water, and you know, like, it was a little weird because Peter didn't really know what he was. Anyway, I like sailing.
Okay, why are you telling me this, Dad?
Oh, well, so they have this big sailing race called a regatta in Trieste, right, in Italy. And Trieste is very famous for a wind called the Bora wind. It really just like pushes people so much that they actually have little handrails on the sidewalks where people have to like hold, just like hold because of the wind. And so there's always, you know, this big regatta there, right? It's called the Barcolana. And the Barcolana this year, even though there are so many boats, like over 2,000 boats and 16,000 sailors, there's a big problem.
What?
There's no wind. Oh, yes. That's right. There's no wind, and that's scary.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Douche.
So, I want to talk about, you know, something called the deficit.
Yes, the deficit, yes. How can you explain that?
Well, the deficit, we talked about borrowing money before. America, the United States, we're actually borrowing a lot of money. It's almost $1 trillion, and that's kind of the news right now. President Donald Trump, you know, some of his policies, basically, they're making people pay less taxes, which is great and everything. But actually, the United States, we owe a lot more money, 50% more than we did before, and it kind of scares me.
Well, Bram, I think it's time for us to check out the Bayonne festival.
Bayonne? Where's Bayonne?
Oh, Bayonne is pretty interesting. It's a little town in New Jersey. It's sort of like Staten Island, but it's like the New Jersey side of Staten Island, let's say. And there's a festival called the Bergen Point Fall Festival, and I can't wait. There's jazz that's going to be there, and Bruce Dern might be there. Bruce Dern? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read this correctly. Bruce Dern just filmed a movie here. I'm sorry.
Yes, but is there a petting zoo?
Oh, there is a petting zoo, too.
Oh, that sounds really cool. And lots of bouncy castles?
Lots of them.
Okay, sounds really good. Well, I love you, Dad. I love you all for listening, so thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Remember, kids, and men and women and everybody, little news ears, it grows with you. So as you get older, the news will get older too. Bye. Bye.
Do you want this week's news? Go to littlenewsears.com.
Don't forget to check out our videos on youtube.com and our teacher lesson plans and more on littlenewsears.com. May your sweetness shine.
And your colors glow. Blah!
Sources for today's broadcast include the New York Times.